S4M. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
So what is S4M? Tell me a bit about it.
Sure. So S4M is a mobile marketing company with two pillars. One pillar is the suite of analytics with a tracking solution across mobile web browsing and app browsing. So we have our own SDK, and we're able to reconcile the consumer journey on mobile across web browsing and in-app browsing. That's one pillar. And the second pillar is the trading side. So we have our programmatic bid management platform, and we're able to connect to all the DSPs on the market and trade.
Sounds complicated.
No, it's not. It's mobile, so there's some complications in there. But
where did the idea come from?
So it's a French business initially. We are 60 in France.
Big team.
Big team in
Cool.
France with 20 developers. And we've just closed our Series A funding in France.
Congratulations.
Very good news, yes indeed, with a 5 million euros raised. So we're able now to scale the business.
So you're going from startup to growth nice and quickly.
Absolutely, yeah. The plan is really to scale out. So I'm launching the UK now, and we're present in the US, so we're developing the US as well. We're present in Singapore, developing that region as well, and we have an office in Sao Paulo for the LATAM region.
So global domination.
So we're global.
And where did the idea for S4M come from? Because we've seen other tracking bits and pieces on the internet on video, companies like Criteo, but where did the idea for the mobile aspect come from?
Precisely, we're branded the Criteo of mobile. Actually,
it's not a bad tag to have.
It's a good target for us to sort of work on that path. The idea is really that the tracking on mobile is so specific, a bit complicated, as you said. So we thought that there was a window of opportunity to really grab that space. The big players are not really yet into that space. They're operating with stack technologies, and within that stack we think that the mobile component is not always as good as the rest of the component of the stack, and we think there's an opportunity for companies that are really native into mobile to step into that space and really become leaders in terms of tracking mobile.
So do you think this is the next big step? I've been talking and saying, what do you think is one prediction for the future of media? Do you think this is it, about analytics and privacy and data management?
So privacy definitely is something that we all have in mind, and transparency is something that is at the core of what we are trying to develop in the systems.
Alongside the tracking?
Totally. So we're absolutely completely transparent for our clients, so they have access to our system, to our platform. It's a SaaS platform, so they have their own logins and access to the platform transparently. Privacy is a big concern, and we're respecting those guidelines very strictly. But definitely, I think that mobile is definitely, as you can see, the big thing, not the next big thing, the big thing at the moment. Traffic, web traffic is migrating to mobile massively. People are now using mobile as their first screen. And most of the time they're using app for their browsing. So it's really important to make sure that we're able to track those traffic in those environments. And so far it's been a struggle for most people. And so that's why we think that there's that space, that window of opportunity for us.
Sounds exciting.
Very much, very much.
So what are the next steps for S4M? You're starting your slow global domination, but over the next 6-12 months, what will our viewers be seeing you guys doing?
So becoming a big player in the UK market, that's one of the goals. So we're establishing ourselves at the moment.
Very cool.
And making sure that the US is also the big step. I think that the success of a company like us, a technology company like us, is really to establish a strong footprint in the US, and that's obviously something that we have on our radar.
So keep a lookout for you guys.
I hope so. Yeah, sure.
And how are you enjoying festival?
Yeah, very much. Very exciting. There's a lot of people. We had very fruitful meetings with people. The speed dating yesterday went really well. It was, 2 minutes is really short.
It's tight. You guys did well.
That's one thing that I should tell you. I understand it's the constraint, but it makes you really focus on the.
What's the most
things.
important part of the business?
It helps really focusing on the important things. But 2 minutes is really short. Maybe 4 next time.
Yeah.
Could be
Half as many companies.
maybe.
So who have you met? Who was your hit list? Who did you meet and say, right, they're going to transform our business?
I mean, there's a number of media agencies. I'm previously coming from the Publicis Group.
Very cool.
And I was the CEO of Performix, which is the digital performance arm of Zenith Optimedia. So I know some.
You know the agencies
one
a
or
bit.
two people in the agency space, so I had very fruitful meetings with those guys, with media agencies, and a few clients as well.
I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.